Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight I've got a video that I wasn't planning on doing, but it happened yesterday when I was trying to get the Ishizuki game. So I figure I'll throw this one out there at you guys today. What do you guys think? Another Iowa replay? I promise it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to show some battleship strategy that I've never used before, but I'm going to have to remember to use in the future because it's very effective. So hopefully you guys are ready, and we're about to get this party started. So right off the bat, I spawn over here by A. So in my mind, it's probably best to try to take the left side. Makes sense? Now, I do something that I do not recommend anybody do right off the bat on every single match in a battleship. I turn broadside on to go left more often than I'd like to mention. Now, not in this particular game, because in this particular game, I pretty much go straight ahead, with the exception of trying to go around the little island, which I do go kind of broadside. But for the most part, I don't go like completely broadside like I do normally. And that's because this is a very small map compared to most, and they like to come right through that little channel straight ahead. So I've managed to ghost torp so many people through there because I'll just launch torpedoes straight into that channel with my Matsuki, and suddenly everybody sails right into them. Usually get a cruiser right off the bat. They just, I don't know, they have to go through that little hole, I guess. You know how people are. But yeah, so we're going to get jumped by a couple of destroyers in this match, and I'm going to let you guys watch and see what happens. It's actually pretty smart for a big dumb guy. So we've got a King George, broadside on. I'm going to go ahead, lead the shot, put it out there, and I'm just expecting the citadels here. This is just Citadel City, right? Or not. Get a good hit. I mean, we do 6,000 damage to him, but we are taking quite a bit of return fire, and it's not preferable. Also, we're sailing into prime destroyer territory. We know these guys are running away, so we can kind of chase them. However, this area in particular is very, very dangerous, and generally speaking, I'm detected right now, so I know that there's a destroyer close by, because I'm not seeing what's detected me. So I'm already turning in because I'm expecting torpedoes. I'm like, I'm just going to start turning in. Maybe that'll throw their aim off a little bit, and then I'll continue sailing straight. I'm just trying to make up a little bit of a change to keep these guys at bay because they have the ability to launch stealth torpedoes, and I'm a sitting duck right now. Now, we managed to cap A early, which is good. That gives us a points lead. They still haven't capped B, and there you go. There's the torpedoes that I was talking about. That little turn-in that I did was enough to get them to shoot at me, and we were able to sail away from them and get away with it. Now, we are broadside on to these battleships, though, so that we got to be careful. And look at who it is. Hello, Akatsuki. We get a hit on him. Not a whole lot, about a 1,200 or 1,500 damage hit, so not a whole lot, but it's AP, but it'll at least discourage him, right? Surely he's not going to come after me again. But where am I sailing? I'm sailing right to another little death zone where he could shoot his torpedoes through. And he's still trying to make it look like he's going to come up behind me, so I'm waiting for him to go there as well. And sure enough, he does, but unfortunately he disappears. I go ahead and throw the shells out there anyway, and we get nothing. But we're going to go ahead and use this island to my right as a shield, as a buffer. And it's something that I don't normally do. But I didn't feel like taking a face full of torpedoes. And as you can see, that little bit of me slowing down and waiting was enough for the torpedoes to miss me. So definitely something you need to be aware of in a battleship. When you know that torpedoes are in the area, change what you do. Don't just sail in a straight line. Now, I'm guilty of it. You guys know I've been torpedoed to hell and back. So I'm no exception. But in this particular match, I feel like I did a pretty good job of making sure that I stayed relatively torpedo safe. Slowing down, changing directions, baiting torps into a different direction than I want to sail. Using the island in this case. I don't know what accent that was. It kind of sounded like a little bit of an Arnold. And then as I'm using this island here to protect me from torpedoes, an Iowa comes around the left, because of course he would. Of all the ships that could possibly sail around the corner, an Iowa. Hey look, there's a New Orleans out there. A Nolans. Come on, let's sink the Nolans. Come on, get loaded. He's not moving. I don't know why, but I'll take it. Now, we're pretty fortunate to not get citadeled by this guy. And unfortunately, we don't get a very good hit on the Nolans. I'm going to say that from now on. It's a Nolans. But the Iowa is giving up his broadside. And we are going to be loaded in roughly 7 seconds. Unfortunately, somebody else shoots at him and gets him to start turning away. Now I don't have the citadel possibilities as much, but we'll still shoot at him, try to get some damage off of him. And I realized that I sailed backwards outside of my island, so I need to kind of start going forward again. Now I knew I was safe at the moment, but I'm keeping an eye on everybody that's around me, just trying to see what these guys are all doing. Now I'm about to get the rear guns to fire at the New Orleans, and unfortunately that was one of those things where the game says, oh, you've got a clear shot. Oh, but your rear gun's gonna hit the mountain. Thanks, game. Appreciate that. You gotta love it. But we do have the front guns loaded, and we do have a clear shot at this New Orleans now, so we're gonna go ahead and take a shot. And solid hits. Took a good chunk of his health down. He's very low health. And once again, we managed to avoid torpedoes by starting to go faster. Now, maybe those weren't shot at me. Maybe those were shot at somebody else. Those ones, on the other hand, appeared to be with my name attached to them. Or that cruiser, maybe. Now, I'm not going to lie. I got into chat, and you may hear me occasionally pop up in the background. I didn't realize my mic was on, so I apologize for that. So yeah, there could be some salty language in the background occasionally because I get some really bad RNG, and I miss a lot of potentially amazing shots, which just makes this game that much more frustrating because I had a really good game, but it could have been amazing. You know what I mean? So yeah, a little bit frustrating, but I was telling that cruiser, I was like, hey dude, you've got hydroacoustic, we need it right now. There are destroyers about, and I really do not want to wait until the very end to find out that I'm being shot by one. Does he listen? No. Maybe he was on cooldown, I don't know. He wasn't in chat, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he'd already used it, and it was on cooldown, and whatever. But it would have been really handy to know that there's no torpedoes, you know what I'm saying? Just give me a little affirmative or negative in chat when I ask you something. If you don't, then again, maybe you can't hear me. Maybe you're one of those guys that has everything, like all voice chat, like muted. Which I can understand at times, especially from hearing myself yell at myself and yell at everything around me. But I try to keep myself muted most of the time. Most of the time. Anyway, we're still chasing this Iowa down. We've not really got a clear shot, unfortunately, but we're going to see if we can sneak it over there anyway with the front guns and see if we can't hit them. Come on, Spartan. Nope. Still says I'm blocked, so I don't want to take the shot. I want to save it. I want that juicy side shot. Come on. Give me. Oh, he's turning away again. It's like he's playing against me, and that's it. Like, he doesn't care about anybody else. He's giving them juicy shots. But if I get out there to try to shoot at him, he's just like, nope, turn it away. Give him the back. Give him the back. I don't want to take it in the side. And he fires his rear guns at me, and I just like, yep, that's cute, sir. It's just real cute. But we're gonna do it again. We're gonna use the island on my right to protect me from potentially being torpedoed. He's still got a destroyer out there somewhere. I don't want to find out the hard way that the destroyer's waiting for me around the corner. I'm assuming the worst. Now, if I had held that shot a little bit longer, he was about to be broadside on, and I would have easily killed him right there. Easily. But because I fired prematurely, I hit the angled side armor and got nothing. But it's okay, because we're about to be loaded. Surely we'll delete him this time. Wait for it. Come on, Spartan. Don't fail me now. And as soon as I fire, he starts turning away from us yet again. Dang it! Dang it! It's like he's timing my reloads now. Why? Why do I have to find the one guy that knows what he's doing? It's so bad. Why am I so bad at what I do? It's fine. We still got 86,000 damage. There's still lots more damage to take in this match. And we're gonna have some good fun. Now, right as I get ready to be loaded and fire on this guy, the game lags on me. Yeah. Yep. That was frustrating. Like, of course, the moment I could potentially kill him, that's when the game lags, and that's when I'm not allowed to shoot him. And of course, as soon as I regain control, he's dead. Because reasons. You gotta love it. And we get 2 good hits on the upper deck there, incapacitating one of his turrets. But we have a Colorado sailing broadside onto us, and that is a juicy target to pass up. So we look in his general direction. He's within our view range, and somehow managed to disappear. But it didn't matter because I knew where he was. He gets spotted immediately. I put the shells out and wait for it. Yeah, we let him too much. We get a good hit, but we let him too much. It's just not my game, is it? Every single time I have an opportunity, I fail. Whether it's my fault or the game's fault, it doesn't matter. I'm still failing. But the Iowa's about to give me another chance. Surely I'm gonna Citadel this one. This is the easiest Citadel in the world. Surely I can't screw this up. Really? Really, game? Okay. I see how it's gonna be. I see how it's gonna be. It's fine. I totally am not salty. Not salty in the least bit that I just managed to not penetrate a single round on the broadside of an Iowa that is known to be citadeled to hell. But it's fine. I'm not salty. Totally not salty. So I decide I'm gonna shoot into the water. Screw it. Of course. Of course. That's all I was doing wrong, folks. I was aiming at the ship. I just needed to aim at the water. That's how you get the shells to go into the side of the ship. That's how you do it. Just aim all the way into the water. The shells will go straight up into the hull of the ship and you'll get citadels. Who'd have thunk it? That's what I've been doing wrong all this time. I just aiming at the ship. How dare me? Now this Baltimore, on the other hand, is not broadside, but he's pretty close to it, and he's in very close proximity to a dispersion build Iowa, and he pays the price for it. But of course I have to mercy roll him. Not allowed to kill him outright. I mean, he's got to get a couple more shots onto me. The game has to allow him to get a little bit more damage off of me. Of course, we're not allowing him to kill me. Or we're not allowing me to kill him. That would just be too much to ask. But surely I can't possibly miss this one. Oh wait, one of my guns missed. Oh, the other one gun. Please hit him. Thank you. I managed to only shoot the rear guns, which gives me the front guns at a Colorado who's broadside on. But of course, can't have that. Spartan's about to shoot him. He's got to turn away. But it's okay, because even if he turns from here, I can still get many penetrations through the back of that ship. And we managed to put close to 14,000 damage on the board right there. And he's not got a whole lot left, and we managed to finish him with the rear gun. Not bad. So it was a frustrating match, but some good learning points and potentially some good advice for you battleship captains out there about using islands and changing what you do when you know destroyers are on the prowl. It's not rocket science, but we finished the game with 154,000 damage, top of the leaderboard. Not bad. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.